should be the favorite here. They've only run 39.92 this year. Tennessee has a faster time, but these guys on paper look terrific.
Their team had the fastest time in the country last year, set at the Texas relays very early on.
This is the exit? Yes.
So this is how they'll line up. The first two lanes will be open, then Kentucky in 3, South Carolina, Tennessee, Auburn, and Georgia.
Yep.
If you're not familiar with track and field, as many of our Webbies are, let me just mention you leave the 2 inside lanes open because the turns are more gradual the further out you are, the faster you can run, and the more fair it is to be able to be on the outer part of the track.
Now the amount of teams in these 4x1 sections does not add up to 14. That's because Mississippi State and Vanderbilt are not fielding teams.
Is Jeremy Hardy from Auburn.
And of course the stick passing, all important. It doesn't matter how fast you are. If you don't pass the stick effectively, you can be beaten by a team with much slower sprinters.
Very even on the first exchange, right on the outside teams. But look at the move being made by Auburn.
Auburn certainly with the lead right now. A good exchange for them. And also Tennessee.
Let's go, Marcus. Come on, Marcus.
But it is Auburn's.
Let's go, Keenan. Let's go, Keenan.
With the baton.
Let's go, Keenan. Take it on, son.
They could get some big points here in this event.
Take it on, son.
The junior. And
that's
right. The time to beat 39-17 unofficially. We'll see how that lines up. We're now getting 39-48, so a big difference. We had some problems with the timing a little bit in the previous day's competition, so we'll see how that stacks up with the times from the second section.
Good run, son.
But Auburn with an easy win in 39-48 out of section number 1. Let's take a look at those exchanges. Pretty good for Auburn.
Yeah, for Hardy get out fairly slowly, but seemed to gain a slight edge by the handoff. And they were moving well, and Harry Adams down that back stretch with his great top-end speed seemed to lengthen the lead ever so slightly, did Adams running the second leg. Passing to his past roommate, Marcus Rowland, who's been a very big influence on his life. And Rowland just churned that turn. Superb handoff to Keenan Brock, who was the SEC 100-meter champion last year. And he cruises down the home stretch with a personal best time this year by about 0.4 of 1 second.